almost done. And when I am, you and I will get what we came here for.
No, you're killing them!
Everything in life has a price.
Will the new season of The Umbrella Academy give us a better ending plot? After waiting for so long, it's finally here. Last time, Season 3 left us hanging. But don't worry, because Season 4 is bringing more excitement. Their dad trained them, but they drifted apart. Then, when their dad dies and one of them comes back from the future, things get serious. They have to save the world from ending. Season 4 is bringing back familiar faces like Elliot Page and David Castaneda, along with new characters played by Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally. The story is going to be epic. The team is stuck in a new time with no powers, and it's going to be intense. The creator, Steve Blackman, says Season 4 will be a wild ride. We're finally going to see how the story wraps up after 5 years. But before the big ending, there's a thrilling story waiting for us. The teaser just got us excited, and with only 6 episodes, it's going to be packed with awesomeness. We can't wait to see if our heroes get their powers back and uncover secrets about their dad and the Academy's history. The Umbrella Academy is wrapping up with a bang in Season 4. Justin H. Min, who plays Ben Hargreaves, teased that it's going to be super exciting and satisfying. The new season kicks off on August 8th. So far, we've followed these 7 siblings with superpowers born on a mysterious day in 1989 and raised by Sir Reginald Hargreaves. They used to be a superhero team called the Umbrella Academy. Now, as adults, they're teaming up again to save the world one last time in Season 4. Netflix is keeping a close watch on everything, you know? We can't spill all the details, but making the last season of the Umbrella Academy was super fun. We think fans will be happy with how it all ends. We worked hard to get the story and characters just right. Here's what he said. Netflix is always watching, you know. We can't say everything, but filming the last season was amazing. And let me tell you, it's going to be intense like every season before. Filming was emotional, and we are excited to share it with you soon. So, get excited because the Umbrella Academy Season 4 is on its way, and we have so many questions. Season 3 left us hanging with the siblings losing their powers and going their separate ways. But some new enemies want to take them down. But how will they manage without their powers? With Season 4 coming soon, there's a lot of cool stuff ahead, but we're still wondering how they'll tie it all up neatly. Let's hope for some satisfying answers. The Umbrella Academy is getting ready for its big finale, and there's a lot to cover in its last season. There are many storylines to deal with, especially after Season 3, leaving us hanging with Sir Reginald Hargreaves messing around with the timeline quite a bit. In Season 4, we'll meet Sparrow Ben, who's part of the mysterious Sparrow Academy from a different time. Steve Blackman, the creator, didn't tell us everything about Sparrow Ben's strange subway moment, but he promised we'll get some answers in Season 4. Let's talk about the strange moment with Ben on a Korean subway train reading a book about pottery. Weird, right? Well, this is the Umbrella Academy we're talking about. Only a true fan can know that every little thing in the show has a meaning. And yep, this moment is no different. There's a reason Ben's there. But we will have to wait for Season 4 to find out why. Besides the main story, Season 4 looks into Victor's struggles without Allison, Luther's search for his missing wife Sloane, and the complicated reunion of Reginald Hargreaves with his wife. With all these different stories, get ready for an excitement of feelings and suspense in the final season. In Season 3 of the Umbrella Academy, the Hargreaves gang ended up in a different timeline without their superpowers. Their dad became a big shot in the business. They met their alternate selves, the Sparrow Academy, and tried to stop a big problem called the Kugelblitz. They couldn't fix everything, but they ended up in a place called Oblivion. Oh, and there's this mystery about Ben's death called the Jennifer Incident. They reset the universe, but now their dad is a big deal in business and they don't have powers. Season 3 left us all hanging. Netflix renewed the show for Season 4, but they're keeping things a secret. The creator, Blackman, wants to end the story with Season 4. He planned for about 4 seasons from the beginning. Now Season 4 has a lot to wrap up, but it needs to be the right kind of balance to be great. The old seasons of The Umbrella Academy were a mix of funny and dark moments, making the show very special. Season 4 needs to keep that mix fans like, but with more emotion. We all want a good ending, with no questions left. Netflix said Season 4 will come out in 2024, and it's now confirmed for August 8th. Get ready for the last part. In The Umbrella Academy, time travel is a big deal and it makes things really complicated with different timelines. But no worries, I'll explain each one simply. Each season, they try to stop the world from ending, but it messes up time. With a new timeline in Season 4, things could get too predictable, but losing their powers changes everything. This makes things even trickier when there are any time problems. Also, the finale left us with questions like why Sloane disappeared and what's up with Ben in Seoul. Season 4 of The Umbrella Academy seems cool, but we're worried about how it'll all fit together. Each season leaves us with more questions, especially with time travel. Now, with only 6 episodes, they've got a lot to tie up this complicated story with all of its different timelines. We hope Season 4 stands out and gives us a good ending without leaving too many unanswered questions. In Dune 2, the director Denis Villeneuve talked about how scenes like Javier Bardem's character Stilgar have become memes. He feels bad because Stilgar is a serious and important character in the story. The Umbrella Academy is set in a world where 43 women gave birth at the same time on October 1st, 1989, without any prior signs of pregnancy. 7 of these children are adopted by billionaire Sir Reginald Hargreaves and turned into a superhero team called the Umbrella Academy. Hargreaves assigns them numbers instead of names, but their robot mother, Grace, later gives them names: Luther, Diego, Allison, Klaus, Ben, and Vanya. Reginald trains 6 of the children to fight crime while keeping Vanya separate, believing she has no powers of her own. In the first season, the story takes place in the present timeline. Luther, who has ape-like qualities, has been living on the moon for 4 years. Allison is a famous actress. Vanya plays the violin. Klaus struggles with drug addiction. 5 disappeared 16 years ago. Ben is now deceased but communicates with Klaus as a ghost. And Diego has become a vigilante. When their adoptive father, Reginald, dies, the siblings gather for his funeral. 5 returns from the future, warning of an impending global apocalypse. So, are you excited to know more? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time.